We all strive to be happy in our own ways. Maybe happiness is an overused word. Anyway, what is happiness? Wouldn't it be more useful to think of happiness as the outcome, the fruits of a life that has meaning? In that sense, happiness is an experience we associate with a meaningful life journey. A wise man once told me, the secret to successful life journeying is to know where you are and then to act from there. I want to unpack this idea. This statement is actually loaded with information. First, it implies that you really need to understand yourself. Who are you really? Right now, today, as you listen and watch this movie. The true reality about yourself. Then, of course, to achieve anything in life, you need to take action, which implies that you know what to do. It also implies that you have somewhere to go, a there. It also implies that you know where you are. Our life journeys are about getting there from here. Noted how I talked about you all the time, not somebody else. This sounds very simple, but herein lies the secret. Your life is unique. You and your realities, your context, totally unique. Therefore, you can learn from others, your mentors, teachers, friends, books, and so on. But ultimately, you need to find your own way. You need a personal guidance system, or PGS. Basically then, the human equivalent of a GPS, our beloved travel companion. What are the basic components of a PGS? Well, let's see. What is the first thing you do when you get into your car in the morning to go somewhere? You enter your destination on your GPS. Now, is our life purpose, our ultimate life destiny, not very similar to this? I think so. And now that the GPS knows where we want to go, it quickly calculates the basic and best route and time it would take us to get there. For this purpose, it makes use of a constellation of satellites in a network to calculate our exact position. What provides us in life with such information? Well, I propose that it's our life values. Our life values act like a satellite network telling us where we stand on important life principles. Okay, so once the GPS has told us what route to take, the only thing that remains is for us to take action, to turn the ignition key and drive the car. In other words, we need to take action, or we need to behave in a certain way to move towards our destination. Now for something fundamental. These three elements don't stand separate and in isolation from each other. Just as the case for the GPS, they interact to form a system. It's vitally important that they are linked and they interact with each other. In other words, your personal guidance system cannot function if these three key elements are not interconnected and in constant interaction with each other. Well, like most things in life, the devil is in the details. So let's unpack each of them a little bit. If I ask you today, what is your life's purpose? What on earth are you doing here? You would be 1 out of 1,000 if you were able to summarize that in a neat, short sentence. It's very difficult. In fact, it's such a hard question that most people prefer to ignore it in total, or they only have vague ideas about it. So here's a tip. Rather think of your most important life goals, those things that you would like to achieve over time. It's often helpful to divide them into subsets like financial, career, family, social, spiritual, health, and so on. I suggest further that you try to distinguish between, let's say, short, medium, and long-term goals. It's actually those long-term ones that is most important here. Those things that you would like to achieve in life as key milestones. Next, think carefully about how you will achieve them. You see, here's the thing. You will be most successful in achieving them if you play to your strengths. Do you know what they are? Do you use them every day? Do you work to improve them? Okay, you get the message. You also need to be clear about your weaknesses, of course. Those are the tools that you would prefer not to use. In the same way, I suggest that you take stock of your good habits, the little personal rituals that help you to get fired up and to focus on your daily tasks. We all have our bad habits. Face them and try to get rid of them. They waste your time and energy. Okay, so lastly, we need to get clarity about our life values. Now here we are talking about the things that are of deep value to you. We need to ask ourselves, what is valuable to us? If it came down to a life or death decision or situation, what are you willing to sacrifice? And what will you die for? What are they? Could be family, performance excellence, personal freedom, passion, creativity, community involvement. I suggest you make your own list and prioritize them. Try to be as clear as possible about these because they will inform your most important life decisions. On them, you will act. Okay, now take a fresh look at the details you've unpacked with me. Is there still a connection between your life purpose and the things that you value? Can you see a link between your reason for being on earth and the things that you value? Do they work together? Can you see how your life goals are being supported by your core values? In other words, are they synchronized? Now look at your preferred ways of behaving, how you act. Are they compatible with what you say are of value to you? Let's take a simple example. Say you have identified family as a key value. What does your behavior say about your reality? Go check your diary, for example. How much time do you spend with your family? Well, if you say that family is an important value, one would expect that you would spend a sizable portion of your time with your family. I think you get the idea. Well, lastly, are you applying your energy toward your goals? In other words, is your behavior supportive of achieving your goals? Are your activities synchronized towards achieving your goals? How effective are you in achieving your goals? Here is the thing. Unless these variables are in harmony and working together, you will not find happiness. Happiness is a synchronized life. Synchronization, unfortunately, will not come by itself. It requires hard work and hard choices. Maybe you need some help? Well, we've designed a tool set that could be of great help to you. It is specifically designed to help you to achieve your life purpose, identify your strengths, and give you clarity about your values. I suggest you go to our website, see what is there for you. Until next time, enjoy your journey.